Hi everybody, this is Chris. 大家好，我是小 K 老师，欢迎跟我一起学习中文。So I thought it'd be quite interesting to do something different in this video. I found a video of myself speaking Chinese from, about, what is it? 11 years ago. So I started this channel in 2011. This video was recorded in 2013. At this time, I've been learning Chinese for about, 6.5 years? So it's kind of cringy to have a look back at it now, but I want to do it to see how good I was at Chinese at that time. This video I actually called British Foreigner Speaks Fluent Mandarin Chinese. So let's see how fluent it actually was, whether I've actually improved over the last 11 years, and if so, how much. It's going to be a bit cringy, but let's check it out. It could be a laugh.
大家好，我是 Chris，非常感谢大家对我的 YouTube 频道的评论和你们的支持。在我的其他的汉语视频里面，我已经聊了一些关于我的背景和我对中文的兴趣是如何产生的。
Oh my gosh, I feel like my whole voice has kind of changed. It's almost like voice is broken or something. I don't know if it's like as you get older, your voice just changes. Whether it's English or Chinese, it seems to be that way. And yeah, this video, first thing that strikes me is that Chinese is actually all right. Considering I've been learning it for 6.5 years, I think this video was actually either I had an English, I think I probably had an English script and I was kind of like freestyling in Chinese or maybe even reading Chinese. But even so, it's actually better than I probably remember it being. And the tones are actually quite accurate. It's just the main thing is this is kind of in a monotone. It's just kind of blah, 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 blah. Sure, it's fast and you could say it's quite fluent. But it's kind of blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. Just looking back now, 如果你现在让我说中文，可以，我的整个语调就不一样了，就不像当时一样的，就是都是一个调了。那我们继续听一下是怎么样的啊？
当我告诉了我的高中的老师想学中文的时候，他被我吓了一跳。
I feel like I feel like I'm trying really hard to like get every tone accurate. I'm putting a lot of effort into the pronunciation. I seem to be getting it quite accurate, but it seems a little bit unnatural. I guess it's just time. It takes more time to perfect these kind of small things.
也传了一些关于如何自学中文的视频，很多人就已经问了我，你为什么对学习中文做出了那么多的努力？你为什么这么注重正确的发音？
So yeah, I can hear some slight mistakes here. For example, we don't say 对什么什么东西的努力. Okay, so this is a language mistake. But okay, I'm kind of nitpicking here. This is actually... It feels like I'm really trying very hard to speak fluently. Probably recorded this video quite a few times. So let's listen and see if I can find any other like really glaring mistakes.
你为什么对中国以及它的文化这么有兴趣呢？
It's actually quite formal pronunciation and formal words. I keep saying things like 以及 meaning and. It's normally in spoken Chinese, I wouldn't say this.
是因为中国文化对你来说特别有吸引力吗？还是你觉得汉字特别有魅力，特别有意思吗？还是
I feel like as I've spoken Chinese more and more, like I start to pick up more of the intonation and like the rise and fall of the language. I'm not talking just about the tones, which were already there when I was making this video, but the whole expression in the language became more native. These are all small things, and they're kind of the rest of the icing on the cake, but it's quite interesting to hear.
是什么的？其实都是
See, there's a lot of the intonation, even when I like stop, my ums and ers are actually quite English. It's something you find with a lot of native speakers of English when they speak Chinese, their and their and their, like, whatever. They kind of add this stuff when they're speaking Chinese. It's quite interesting.
以来对中国文化是非常有兴趣的，然后也包括其他国家的文化和语言。高中的时候我学过法语、西班牙语和俄语，但是现在我可能已经生锈了。但是我今天为什么
I don't know if you actually if you're rusty in a language, I don't know if you actually say 生锈. Or is it something else? To this day, I'm not even sure whether that's right or not. But the one thing that strikes me is that the tones are actually quite accurate. The overall, it sounds like I've been listening to quite a lot of Chinese up to making this video, and it sounds quite natural. It's just kind of need to speak a little bit more confidently, I would say.
会讲中文的原因，是因为我当时做了一个决定，就开始了，然后一直坚持了这个决定，就继续下去。
Some things about it seem like not very natural, but I can't really put my finger exactly on what's wrong with it. I feel like if I was going to make this video again now, I would be able to use more native expressions. It'd be a little bit better. But, I mean, it is 11 years later after all.
所以当有人问我，你中文讲这么好，你是怎么学的？我一定要说，其实说来话长，但是归根结底是因为我很多年来都每天都用了中文，然后是循序渐进的学的。
Wow, so even in this video, I was using quite a lot of Chengyu, actually, quite a lot of native-like phrases, and this is pretty good. I don't even know if I'd use these phrases now. Probably I just learned them from a vocabulary list just before making this video. Let's skip forward to like closer to the end, see what the ending's like.
开通了一个网站，网址是 www 点 fluentinmandarin 点 com，就是为了解释一下我自己的学习的方法，然后我也在设计一个初级的汉语课程。
So some of my phrases are actually a little bit like English phrases, like in order to, I put this whaler at the beginning of the sentence. It's actually a little bit unnatural. But I mean, you can understand it, okay?
让学生在
I start to hesitate at the
这
end.
个中文的学习中都打下一个很好的语言基础，然后学习。
Well, I mean, after watching this video, apart from cringing a little bit, my first reaction is that, I mean, this is after 6 and a bit years of learning Chinese. I think what it actually goes to show is after a few years of learning, if you really put in the effort, you can get 80% to 90% of the way. So if I was to think about my Chinese right now and how much better it is, of course it's better after 11 years. But is it like many times better? Maybe not. Like after a few years, you're really putting the icing on the cake. You're just like correcting some of the smaller mistakes, some of the intonation, learning a bit more vocabulary, and just putting dotting the I's and crossing the T's. So if you have I think what this actually goes to show is even what I was actually trying to probably show back then is that after a few years of learning Chinese, you really can get to a pretty decent level if you go about it in the right way and you really listen to a lot of Chinese, you speak a lot and you practice a lot. So I think this video, it's got more than 100,000 views. I think it really encouraged a lot of people. A lot of people have told me that they were encouraged by this video, which is great. So obviously it served its purpose. And for me right now, it just shows you can get 80% of the way in a smaller amount of time. But if you want to get the last 20%, really get to a native-like level, that will take many more years. But you don't have to worry about these mistakes. So, I mean, I'm going to leave this video online. I think it serves a purpose. Maybe we can record another video now. Maybe it's not necessary. But anyway, this was interesting for me to go back and listen. Maybe I can find some other videos and take a look at those. But yeah, I hope this was interesting to you as well. And if you've been learning Chinese, maybe you can record videos at certain points in your learning journey and you can look back at those. Hopefully you'll be impressed or proud, or it'll show you just how far you've come. So yeah, so what did you think of my Chinese back in the day? And if you've heard it now or more recently on some recent videos, what do you think? How does it compare? So yeah, that's just what I wanted to do in today's video. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, if there's other famous people who speak Chinese or other video creators online who speak Chinese, I can look at Chinese more critically now. I've been speaking for many years, more than I would say, 18 years now. So I can really analyze a lot. Who else's Chinese should I check out? Leave me a comment below and let me know. And yeah, hope you found this interesting. See you in the next video. Everybody have a great day. Bye for now.